Welcome to the first part of our teacher training for Minecraft Education Edition, Learning to Play, Placing First Blocks. So the objectives include learning game settings, learning to customize game skins, learning to move, place, and destroy in a Minecraft flat world, and learning to use inventory and the hotbar to choose items for a building. Here are important terms you need to know before you start creating inside Minecraft. What is a world? A world is an individual Minecraft universe. It encompasses an instance each of the overworld, the nether, and the end. The overworld is actually the dimension in which all players begin their Minecraft journey. So when you first use Minecraft, you are actually in an overworld. Movement. Movement is a game mechanic which allows the player to travel from one block to another. Break. Break means destroying a block, and place means adding a block. Let's go to skin. A skin is a texture that is placed on an avatar that allows players to customize the game. Toggle means a key or command that moves between two modes. A flat world means a world type where the terrain generation is completely flat. The terrain consists of one layer of bedrock, two layers of dirt, and one layer of grass. We suggest that you begin mining or creating inside Minecraft using a flat world. What is a block? A block is the basic units of structure in Minecraft. Creative mode. This mode allows players to destroy and create easily in a non-hostile environment, as all survival aspects of the game have been removed. Players are given an infinite opportunity or creative field. Inventory. The pop-up menu that a player uses to select and manage items they carry in their hotbar is called inventory. The hotbar. This is a selection bar that appears on the bottom of the screen. It is where the player stores and selects commonly used items, and it consists of the bottom 9 slots within the inventory. Remember to use your email to log into Minecraft Education Edition. Once you have logged in, you will see these 4 buttons: Play, New and Featured, Settings, and Switch Accounts. The first thing we'll talk about is changing skins to personalize gameplay. Minecraft Education Edition allows for the changing of skins. You have learned about the term skin earlier. This allows you to customize the player and choose an avatar. This is an avatar. So you can choose an avatar that most closely matches your identity, or to choose a skin that fits into the world that you are creating. The default skins in Minecraft Education Edition are Alex and Steve. To change your skin, click on this button right here, the hanger button. Once you're inside, you can select any skin you like. There are Developer's Skin Pack, Team Up's Skin Pack, Everyday Hero Skin Pack, and Story Mode Skin Pack, as well as other skin packs you can choose from. Select what you want to use. Let's say I select this avatar. Click on Confirm, and you'll see that your avatar has changed. A helpful question for you to reflect on would be, why do you think it might be important to allow your students the time to change their skin before they begin to create in Minecraft Education Edition? Consider the following examples from the classroom. If students are asked to create a Minecraft world that depicts the setting of the story they are currently reading, for example, The Martian by Andrew Weir, what skin might they choose from the list to represent their character? You will see how important a skin is. Now that you have changed your avatar, let's go to Personalizing gameplays using game settings. Game settings allow you to customize the game to your individual needs. Customizing game settings allows you to individualize your learning. Let's get to know how to change the settings by watching this Microsoft video.
So we're going to go into settings to show you kind of where you can go to customize the game for yourself. And if you're a new user, this is where you're going to go to help make sure that you can have the best experience. So you're going to click on settings, and you'll notice that we're in the settings menu. We're going to scroll over here to the left and hit keyboard and mouse. And the first setting that's really important for us is the sensitivity. It took me a while to figure out what this meant for myself, but what this does for you is it slows down the placement of your blocks so that when you touch it to place a block, it doesn't just automatically go really quickly, which if you are struggling with breaking blocks, you'll just dig holes. So you can take this and bring it way down in sensitivity, as low as you need it to be, to allow you to learn how to use this tool. The next one we want to make sure that is off is this hide keyboard and mouse hints. This is kind of that double negative. If it's on, it's the right on. That means that you're hiding the keyboard and mouse hints. Well, we don't want to hide them. We want them to be on, so we're going to make sure that this is toggled off. The next thing that you're going to look for is the touch. So if you're using an iPad, this is how you would look for sensitivity. You can change the sensitivity here, and that will help you so that you don't move too quickly. Then we're going to move down to video. Video has the brightness feature, so depending on what eyesight you have and if you need the screen to be really bright. You have the camera perspective. This will help you if you are someone who struggles a little bit with when you're looking at it and you're building, it makes you a little bit nauseous. You can change your camera perspective to where it's third person and you're watching yourself build, or first person where you are doing the building. We're going to leave it in first person. And then I'm going to go ahead and scroll down a little bit farther on the right side of the video settings, and I'm going to look for view bobbing. This view bobbing, when it's on like this, that means that your avatar will bounce. So whoever you've chosen as your skin, you will be walking and you'll bounce. And sometimes I think that's what makes people nauseous, is that if they are someone who gets car sick, such as myself, I need the bobbing to be off so that my avatar moves without any movement that's extra up and down. So I would toggle this off to the left. Another great feature for us is the audio. So with remote learning, it's not as important because you're not all in the same classroom together, but you would want the music off if you are in a classroom. Students at home, they can have the music on if it's soothing to them. It's not obnoxious music, it's just music that is can be distracting. The other thing is the sound. So I tend to leave my sound on, but you can turn it off. This is so that you can hear the animals around you and any noises that are in game. If that bothers you, you also can turn those off. While we're in settings, I want to point out a couple other features for you that are important as an educator and as a user of Minecraft. There is the languages here. When you click on language, you can change the nature of the language, and now your menu screen will show all of your menus in the language that you've chosen. The one thing that this does not do is if you've pulled a game in English and it has boards written in English, those will stay in English. So it's really the game settings and all of that's around it will be in the language you've chosen, but the board, if it originally was in English, it will stay in English. You would use the immersive reader in that case to change the language on the board. The other feature that's important for you is this how to play. So after we've gone through today and you really want to know more, I went really quickly, you can come back to this how to play and you can click on what are the controls, what's the inventory, what's crafting, all of the things that we talk about some of these, but we don't talk about all of them. What are they? And it will allow you to kind of go in, and it gives you some helpful information to remind you of how to play. The last thing that I'll show you is the storage. Storage is just, this allows you to multi-select rather than deleting each world. So I have 106 worlds in here because I've been using it and working in it. If I click on the multi-select and then click on my worlds and then click on multi-select, I can select these and delete them all at once. You can also delete them from in-game, but you can only delete them one at a time. So those are just a few of the settings that allow you to be successful in this game.
We will then move on to understanding the gameplay screen for Minecraft Education Edition. Understanding the game screen is important when moving on to the next lesson. This picture that you see now shows you what the game screen looks like with the keyboard and mouse hints turned on. You must refer to these hints as you are learning to place, mine, and move around when in-game. The movement with keyboard commands, with the controls on the right side of the screen, are W, move forward, A, move left, D, move right, S, move backwards, spacebar. If you tap once, you will jump, and double tap and hold the spacebar, you will be flying. So for flight, double tap and hold. For jumping, just one tap for the spacebar. The E is for inventory, which is used for gathering items for building. C engages Code Builder, which is an advanced course, and Shift allows you to sneak. Okay. Movement with the mouse. Consider the mouse as your head. If you need to look left, to move your mouse to the left. Follow the steps when looking right, looking down, and looking up. To place and break with the mouse, controls on the bottom right of your screen, the one with the item in hand. So think about it as your right hand, where you have the item inside. The picture in the bottom right of the screen is the mouse. It shows you that if you right click, you will place a block, and if you left click, you will break a block. So that's how it is. Now the crosshair that you see, the plus in the center of the screen, this crosshair that is moved with the mouse is where a block will be destroyed or placed. So if you don't see the words place on your mouse picture, you will know that your crosshair is not pointed to a place where you can build. Now let's go to the hotbar. There are 9 boxes at the bottom of the screen, and this is what makes up the hotbar. The hotbar is for inventory. It can be accessed by using the number keys 1 to 9 on your keyboard, or by using the rolling wheel on the mouse to scroll across the hotbar. You can see that the item highlighted is the one that is in your hand, on your right hand, the one that you can place. If you are also in front of your keyboard, you will see that it feels natural to use WSAD when moving forward, back, left, and right. It just feels natural, and that the mouse is in your right hand, W, A, S, and D are your left hand for movement. So this is the controls diagram or the keyboard commands when playing inside a Minecraft or when building inside a Minecraft. The more that you use Minecraft or the more that you play inside, the more that it will feel natural for you to use these commands. So we're now inside a world in Minecraft. If you hit E on your keyboard, you'll be routed to the inventory. So the inventory holds all the items that you need for building in Minecraft. What you just need is to select the item. For example, this acacia wood planks. Just click and drag. So you can drag the items into one of the boxes here for the hotbar. You can scroll down to select the materials that you think you need. For example, this honeycomb block. You can keep scrolling down. There are a lot of items available for you. You can see that the items are varied. There are even chemicals or even elements for your chemistry lesson. Let's just say that this will be all that you need, all these 5. You can just close the inventory and you are now back to start building. The 5 items that you have selected are now available in the hotbar. So if you want to move, again, you hit W for forward, S for back, A for left, and D for right. Think about your mouse as your right hand or your head. Now, the crosshair, you can now see the crosshair. You can either place the mine, which is highlighted, or mine, which is break the block, or drop it. Now we're going to place it, so we'll do a right click. So the block is now placed. Remember that the crosshair shows you where the block will be placed. So you've just created a double layer of wall. One thing you need to understand is that if it's your first time playing inside Minecraft, it will take you a while to get used to the commands, the mouse, how to place and how to mine. So sometimes you will end up breaking a block instead of placing a block. So don't worry. As you continue to play or continue to use Minecraft, you will be able to use it efficiently. So if you want to change the block or the item we want on our right hand, you can either click on number 4, for example. If you want the honeycomb block, let's put it somewhere here, for example. Okay. Continue practicing and doing this whenever you have time. So you have understood the controls, what they mean, and you've also changed the settings for your game, as well as your avatar or your skin. Then you're ready to play. To play, just simply click on the play button. Once you're inside, you will see View My Worlds and View Library. The library contains lessons, monthly build challenges, biomes and worlds, and how to play. Visit How to Play to know more about the commands and things you need to know to play inside Minecraft. Monthly build challenges allows you to see the monthly challenges that Minecraft gives to educators and students. Biomes and worlds are different biomes or worlds created by Minecraft or the community. Another important area are the lessons. Inside lessons, you'll be able to see lessons based on subject: science, math, computer science, and the rest of the subjects. For example, let's go inside science. You will see a chemistry lesson, a biology lesson, and these other lessons that you can use. Get to know them when you are inside Minecraft. Let's go back. Here you will also see Create a New World. You will see the Join World button. which is for students if you want them to join into a world that you have created or a world that you will want them to be in. You can also import a world that you have inside your device. We will talk about importing worlds in a different video. Let's go to view my worlds. Now, if it is your first time using Minecraft, there will be no worlds here that have been created. So you can create your new world. You can either create a new one or use templates. For this video, we're going to use templates. The most popular and easiest template to use is the blocks of grass. Like I mentioned earlier, it is much better to start with a flat world when you're using Minecraft for the first time. Click on that blocks of grass. You can either play or host. Playing means you will play inside that world. Hosting means you will have your students join you inside that world. You can also create a new one based on that template. Let's create a new world using that template. Now you are inside the settings of the game. So this course was designed around the question, how do I get started learning to use and understand Minecraft Education Edition? So in order to help you answer this question, this course met the following objectives: teaching game settings that support the new user, teaching how to customize game skins, teaching movement, placing, and breaking in a Minecraft world, particularly a flat world, teaching how to use an inventory and the hotbar to choose items for building. Remember to keep practicing, because the only way for you to master Minecraft is if you keep practicing. Reflect on your takeaways from the learning you have done through this course. If you have any questions, email us at info@cts.ae.